2018 Lincoln Continental Select. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to talk about all the standard equipment as well as optional equipment that's available on that Select trim of the 2018 Lincoln Continental. So we're going to go over here and talk about all the standard equipment, not only what comes over from the Premier, but also what's available in the Select as your standard equipment, as well as the different packages. So if you want to skip ahead, you can just check the timestamp down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Also, you can go ahead and see the prices as well. As we go through these different packages, I'll list those prices on the screen as well as down in the description. So if any time you want to skip ahead, you can do that. And soon after more of our inventory gets out and we get a Premier and a Reserve, I'll also have those videos available too. So definitely look forward to those. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we have those videos available. And I'll also put those down in the description. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the Select trim of the 2018 Lincoln Continental. Now first I want to talk about safety, because a lot of people overlook some of these features, but they are something that's very important to show the value of safety to Lincoln when they built the Lincoln Continental. Now of course it is going to have your personal safety system, and that means that the interior, the front seats, the driver and front passenger are going to be surrounded by airbags. So you're going to have that front dual stage airbag, not only for the driver but for the front passenger. So it depends on how close you are to the steering wheel, and it has a sensor underneath that seat to tell you where it's at. It's going to deploy a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the steering wheel. Also, you're going to have a side airbag as well that's going to protect from those side collisions, and you're going to have a knee airbag, not only underneath for the driver, but also on the it's a glove box integrated knee airbag for the front passenger too. So really protects those in the front. Those are the ones that get hit and really see damage more on that front collision than anyone else. But also it's going to have the side canopy airbag too. So for any kind of rollover or side impact, for those even in the rear seat, they're going to be protected too from that glass there on the side. So really great ways to protect you on the vehicle. Has seatbelt pretensioners, SOS post-crash alert system, which will alert people, allow you, it honks the horns and flashes the lights if you're off the road, if you happen to have an accident. So some great ways to really protect you and just going to feel very protected. Also, it has an enhanced security package that comes standard on all your Lincoln Continentals. So that's going to be your perimeter alarm. It's going to have a bunch of other features to help protect your vehicle and the security of your vehicle. It has even a little sensor for inside. If somebody gets in there without using the remote or the keypad to get into the vehicle, it's going to know that and set that alarm off. So several different ways to really protect the security of the vehicle. Even has a valet mode as well, and some different interior security or storage, lockable storage as well. So that's a great package. It includes a lot of features that I just touched on just a little bit, that's included in all your Lincoln Continentals. So again, great ways to protect the vehicle, protect all the occupants in here. Even has advanced track with electronic stability control, so that's going to help you stay on your intended path and on those, especially those slick driving situations like rain, slick roads, that kind of thing. So it's going to really help you stay on that intended path. So again, some great safety features that I didn't want to overlook. So now let's go ahead and talk about the front of the vehicle. As we move to the front, keep in mind the Continental, the Select trim, is available in either front-wheel drive or your all-wheel drive, and it's going to have a couple different engine options. So let's go ahead and pop the hood here. Now, first thing you're going to do is pop the little lever there to the left of your door jamb, and then it's real nice and easy. You just stick your fingers down in here, right above the Lincoln emblem, and you just pull that little lever right up. It's yellow, you can see it, and it's easy to get into the engine bay that way. Now this comes standard with your 3.7 liter V6 engine, which is going to get you 305 horsepower, 280 foot-pound of torque. So pretty good performance out of the engine. Or you can get the optional 2.7 liter V6 twin-turbocharged engine, which you're seeing on this vehicle, that'll deliver 335 horsepower, 380 foot-pound of torque. So a little more power, especially if you want to get up and go. You live in that metro area and you need to get off that highway and get up to speed really fast. This might be the engine that you may want to go with. So real nice and easy to get into it, and a couple different engine options for you as well. Now, if you're looking for that 3.0 liter twin turbocharged engine that's only available on your reserve, so keep that in mind as well. Now here on the front of it, it does have your automatic headlights up here, so they're going to come on automatically as it gets dark, and it also is going to have configurable daytime running lights. So that's the LED lights underneath there that you can have during the daytime, as well as the lights down here. It looks real sharp as you're approaching people, even during the daytime. And it's going to have these nice chrome accent under here in the lower part of that bumper, as well as it's going to have some nice high gloss finish there in between that and that grille, and body colored bumpers here on the front. Now this is, speaking of the grille, nice mesh grille here. It is a chrome accented with a chrome surround, a nice Lincoln symbol right there. Just looks real sharp on the vehicle. Now this Continental is one of the first vehicles that had this nice front grille, and that's the others are just flagship behind. And this will have your front sensing system up here, which is going to come in real handy as you're approaching. Being a little bit larger vehicle, they tend to put those front sensing system on there just to protect you as you're pulling into driveways, parking spaces, and those kind of things up there. Also, this is going to have your Lincoln Embrace. And Lincoln Embrace is those Lincoln experiences that really welcome you with different LED lights on the vehicle. And the first one you're going to see as you approach the vehicle from the front is the LED fade up on those headlights. That's going to be part of that Select. Also, your door handles are going to have LED backlighting in them, so you're going to be able to see those really easily at night. And then even from behind, you're going to have the LED tail lights that are going to light up across that back trunk. And then nice Lincoln welcome mat on both sides of the vehicle that just really welcome you to the vehicle at night. And the standard wheel on the Select model is going to be the 19-inch dark stainless steel painted wheel, a nice aluminum wheel, and just a great look to this one. It's a nice upgrade from the 18 from the Premier. Also, let's talk about the windshield and these windows. A lot of people don't always tell you about the laminated glass on these. And what's great about that is it's 2 sheets of glass with a barrier in between. So it's going to make it a lot quieter when you're driving down the highway. So not only, a lot of vehicles will have it on the front windshield, some of your edges and such on the titanium, but here on the side it also laminated too. So that way it's going to be a lot quieter for everyone in the cabin, and that's why it gives us this nice luxury vehicle. It's so much a better look and sound to it, and gives it that nice luxury feel. So that's a great benefit. A lot of people don't talk about that and don't tell you the nice benefit that gives you with this Lincoln vehicles here. Now this does have your body colored mirror cap. Also has it sits right on top of this nice chrome accent that is incorporated right in perfectly with the belt line here. It does have your power heated glass. So it's going to have auto-dimming driver's side view mirror. And what that's going to do is it's going to dim that side view mirror when people want to pass you on the highway. Usually, hopefully passing you on the left, it's going to automatically dim that. And also, don't forget that security approach lamp that's going to light down below beside the vehicle, giving you that welcome mat too. And that's going to be positioned right under here. Now also on the Select, it's going to be standard equipment is your bliss system with cross traffic alert, which is something I really like. So if there is someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to put a light on the mirror on the side that they're coming from. Also put the message on the dash showing the same thing in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. So I love the bliss system. It's been in the past, it was incorporated into a Select Plus package. Now that equipment is now standard on your Selects. So you don't have to worry about that. We ordered in 2017, we ordered all of ours with the Select Plus package because these 2 features really just need to go with this vehicle, and that's great that they've done that for 2018. Also, this does have your intelligent access that allows you to be able to walk up to the vehicle. It's going to automatically unlock when you automatically hit the E-latch system. So it's a little button right in here. You can just pull it towards you, and it's going to automatically unlock the vehicle and pop the door, making it a lot easier to open it up. So electronic latch there. And then when you shut the door, if you don't get all the way shut, it's going to grab it and it's going to pull it towards you and shut it completely. So that's also an upgrade from the Premier. It does not get the auto closure, and with the Select you will get that. So that's a real nice feature. You're also going to get your auto fold mirrors, and you're going to see that they're folded out now. When you get to your destination and you lock the vehicle, it's going to automatically lock the doors and it's going to fold that mirror in towards the glass. So that's a great feature. Also, when you get in the vehicle, it's going to go ahead and fold those out into place for you as well, and it's going to adjust those with the driver memory there, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. You also have keypad here in the pillar that just allows you to be able to leave the keys inside, or if you don't have the keys on you, still want to get into the vehicle, you can use your special code to be able to get into the vehicle, and you can program your own code right through the Sync 3 system, which we'll get to that again as well in just a little bit. So that's a real nice feature, and the lock is right there again. Just press that, it's illuminated, located. So a lot of other vehicles you press the ridges on the door, but on the Continental you just press that lock right there on the pillar. Also, it's going to get remote start, so you can remote start the vehicle from the comfort of your home if you're in a certain proximity of the vehicle. But this also does have your the Lincoln Connect, which is now standard across the board on all your Lincolns. In previous in 2017 it was available in just your Reserve, so now it's going to be standard on your Select as well. So that's going to allow you to be able to stay connected to the vehicle using the Lincoln Way app. So you can just download, it's a free app you download, put your vehicle in there, and it's going to use the modem in here to be able to connect you to the vehicle using that app. So you're going to be able to remote start the vehicle from anywhere, unlock and lock your vehicle, schedule remote start times, even find your vehicle in those big parking lots. Maybe you forgot where you can park there. And it's going to have the Wi-Fi hotspots as well for up to 10 devices. So now everyone in the vehicle can connect their smartphone, tablet, computer to that Wi-Fi hotspot from the vehicle using one amount of data, and you can have some very affordable plans through AT&T. I've been told around $20 a month, so really inexpensive plans, especially if you do a lot of highway driving or there's a lot of commuters and such like that. You can maybe go in together and have a good affordable plan that can help you on those commutes, so that'll be really nice for you. So again, great features here, but great look. Now, so we finish out the side over here. Notice the nice chrome accent around the windows, those door handles incorporated in just perfectly. It does have the chrome accent on the lower part of those doors, as well as the Continental badging here on the side. As we move to the back, it does have your rear defrost back here, and I love the look on this back of the trunk lid. It does have a nice Lincoln lettering, chrome lettering, sits right on top of those LED tail lights back there with a nice chrome accent incorporated right in around in the middle of that. Just a great luxury look here on the back of the trunk. Has your rear view camera with reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you, and you're going to get alerted if you get too close to anything, so it just looks real sharp. Even has some more chrome accent right here in the lower part of that bumper, so right in between those two reflectors, as well as a body colored lower bumper, and chrome accent for the dual exhaust under there that just incorporated just perfectly in the bottom of that bumper there. Now this does have your power trunk release there, so you can actually hit that if you want to, hit it twice and it'll pop it open. Not only that, but it's a power trunk lid too. And now foot activated on the Select, so you just give it a kick right there in the middle. Don't wave the foot around, just a straight kick in the middle, and it's going to open up, power all the way up for you. So that is something you don't see in a lot of luxury sedans, and the Continental does have that for the Select trim. Here in the back cargo area, you can see a really spacious trunk. Lots of room in here for plenty of luggage for all 5 occupants in here, golf clubs, whatever you might want to put in there. 60-40 split bench seat for that rear seat back there, so if you need a little extra cargo room for that trip to the hardware store or something, you can fold those down and extending that cargo area a little bit. And you even have a little compartment there in the back and that rear seat there that allows you to be able to get access to the trunk if you need to. Also back here, 2 little compartments that have the netting that helps contain things in there if you need to put some of those small items so they won't roll around on you. And then also point out real quickly, it does have a standard equipment. It's going to be your floor mats. So there is 4 of them, so it comes for the front row as well as the rear seat footwells, and the front ones will get the Lincoln embroidering on them just like you're seeing with these right here. So real nice look in here, carpeted throughout, even the sides help with noise as well in here, so just keeping it quiet. And the front tag bracket, if you live in a state where it requires a front tag, it is going to be standard equipment and it'll be ordered on your vehicle. If you're in a state like we are where it does not require you to, if you want to get a front tag bracket, it's a no charge add, so we always order it with those because we do a lot of sales outside of the state of Kansas. So real nice. When you're ready to trunk that, or ready to close that trunk, you just press this button right here and it's going to go ahead and close for us. Now moving to the interior, you're going to have 2 different color interiors that are available with your Select. You're going to have an ebony interior, which means the entire interior is going to be ebony color, your environment as well as your seats. Also the wood finish on that, the wood appliques, is going to be a brown swirl walnut finish. So real nice look to that, and you're going to see that on the doors as well as on the dash in the instrument panel. Also, you can have the cappuccino interior, just like you're seeing with this vehicle here. So when you look across that, you're going to have a different wood appliques there. You're going to have that espresso ash swirl appliques on the doors, around your dash, on the console, so it looks real nice. Also, you're going to have the cappuccino color down below with an espresso upper part of the dash and upper part of those doors. So real nice look to it. Also, your leather wrap steering wheel is going to be that espresso look to it as well, and the console cover. So a lot of different places you're going to see that, but with the ebony, it's going to be one color instead of kind of a two-tone like this has. Now the seats are going to be a luxury leather seating surfaces. It does upgrade those from the luxury soft touch to these luxury leather seats. So real nice finish to these. Also, it's going to have 10-way power adjustable seats for the driver and front passenger, which is really nice. It's going to also have heated seats for these two front seats. Back seat, seats 3 back there. You have the 60/40 split bench seat for that backrest. You have an armrest that comes out of the middle backrest as well. So if there's no one in the middle, those on the outside can have that armrest there, and that's where you're going to see the access to the back cargo area or the trunk area. Here on the doors, your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for your windows. Also, you're going to see the E-latch button. It's right there by the door handle, so you just press that, and that's where the door is going to pop open, allow you to get out of the vehicle. Also, the power adjustable, power seat adjustments, I should say, are going to be on the door there, right beside your speaker, and the driver memory for 3 different drivers. And what I like about the driver memory is it memorizes the seat, the steering wheel, and your power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And it comes in real handy with all those adjustments, and also goes hand in hand with your easy entry and exit seat. So when you get in the vehicle, you adjust the seat, the mirrors, the steering wheel, and you save your setting. When you get out of the vehicle, it's going to move the seat back and the steering wheel up so you can get out of the vehicle. But when you hit the push button start to start it, it's going to adjust the steering wheel and the seat and the mirrors to the position of the last person that drove the vehicle. If you're not that person, you just press your button and it's going to adjust on the fly. So I love how that system all works together real nicely. Now this does have your cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel with some Bluetooth and audio controls on the right side. Your navigation buttons are right there as well. It comes standard with navigation. Wood grade finish as well right below, right there, along with a chrome accent. Just a real nice finish to the steering wheel. Has your push button start, and what I like about the climate control is when you have the vehicle turned off, you can't see any of the words or the emblems. So real nice clean look. But then when you hit that push button start to start the vehicle, you can see LED backlighting. Light up all the words and the emblems on your climate control and your audio controls there. What's nice about that is not only is it a nice clean look, but you don't have to worry about those buttons wearing off over time like some of the other vehicles as you use those buttons and press those more and more. So real nice features there. Does have the Sync 3 system. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can control your audio, your climate, your phone, and the navigation with the pinch to zoom. And this does have also included with it, it's going to be satellite radio as well. So real nice, clean look to it. Your backup camera is going to come into view on that full 8-inch screen there. And so just a real clean look to it. Your push button shift is just to the left of that screen. And to the right is an auto hold button as well as your backup sensors. If you want to deactivate those, you can press that button right there as well. You're seeing on this this clip, you're seeing some other things. We'll get to a little bit as optional equipment, but that's what's going to be included as standard equipment for that screen. So real nice clean look there. Up here in the mirror, you have auto dimming rear view mirror. Also has garage door openers for 3 different garage doors up here. And you're going to have some nice compartments too. Let's talk about those. You flip this open, you're going to have 2 smart USB ports as part of that Sync 3 system. So you're going to be able to plug your smartphones in there and charge them with those USB ports. You can even have a big enough compartment to put a cell phone in there. Also has a USB port right there too. So you can, if you have one of those adapters, you can plug that in there too. And a real nice look when you shut that. And then here you can pull this open. It's your cup holders. There's also another spot where you can maybe put a cell phone right in there or some other change and some things. Real nice. Has ambient lighting as well here in the cup holders, as well as the footwells around the glove box, your door handles, so you're going to be able to see those really well, and you can change the colors for the ambient lighting. And then when you have your headlights on is where you're going to see that. Also illuminated door sill plates that go along with that feature too, so that's real nice. Now here in the console, you're going to have 2 little buttons there. You're going to have a one on the left, or on the right I should say. When you press it, it's going to open up the compartment and shows you this little tray system here where you can put a lot of the smaller items in, so that way they won't get lost in your console. But then when you press the left button, it'll actually hold that compartment up there and give you access to the whole compartment in here, which looks really nice. It does have another power point in there and illuminated, so you can be able to see things inside there as well. So real nice equipment. And again, everything I've talked about so far is standard equipment Now let's talk about a couple of packages. The first package I want to talk about is your climate package. Now the climate package includes 6 features that are really nice and pretty much for those people that are living in those cold climates quite a bit, or just don't like the cold when it does come around and like to have these features. Now on the headlamps, you're going to get auto high beams as part of this package. So just like your automatic headlights, those high beams will come on if there's no one in front of you, if you're not in the city, and so that's a great way to be able to automatically get that visibility and for them to be shut off. Sometimes if people are driving along, they forget to hit those dim those high beams, and that's not a very safe thing to do. So this auto high beams comes in real handy. And just to keep in mind, that is actually something that can be activated and deactivated in your settings screen. Also, as part of this is going to be the auto dimming driver's side view mirror. And I mentioned this earlier, standard equipment is not standard on your Select, and I'm sorry I mentioned that earlier. But also part of that feature, as we mentioned, when those cars want to pass through those bright lights, it's going to automatically dim that rear view mirror there. Also, rain sensing wipers is part of this package, so it comes in real handy when it starts to rain. If you haven't set on one of those intermittent settings, it's going to automatically turn the wiper on. What's great about it is it starts to rain a little harder, it'll wipe a little faster as well, so you don't have to keep adjusting that. It's going to go ahead and do that for you. And then windshield wiper de-icers is part of that. And what's great about here in Kansas, when it gets cold and you defrost that windshield and you use those wipers to wipe it, those windshield wipers tend to freeze up and they're just not of any use to you, but the windshield wiper de-icers will help with that so you don't have that freeze up on those windshield wipers. And then inside, you have rear heated seats as part of the climate package, just like you've seen in previous years, and your heated steering wheel. And so the heated steering wheel comes in real handy. It's going to heat that steering wheel up all the way around. And what's great, it's also included in your remote start settings. Now let's talk about the technology package. The technology package includes 6 features that are not available on as any other way other than getting them in this package. And there are 3 features of the 9 that were already talked about as part of the climate package, and that's going to be your rain sensing wipers, also the windshield wiper de-icers, and the auto dimming driver's side view mirror. Those 3 features are part of the climate package, are included in this package, as well as you get 6 other features. And one of those is going to be your lane sensing system, or your lane keeping system, I should say. So it not only just alerts you, but also keeps you in your lane. So that's a real nice safety feature, help you if you're getting drowsy and such, to help you stay in your lane. Also, adaptive cruise control really comes in handy too. So you have that gap, so as you approach someone from behind, it's going to slow you down to go their speed until you pass them or they speed back up, and then you're going to resume that again. So you don't have to use your brakes so much with that system. Also, the pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection. So it includes the forward collision warning, the emergency braking system. So a real nice system, because if there is someone that's going slower than you or even stopped, and you have your foot on that accelerator, it's going to go ahead and warn you with a series of lights in your dash and a series of tones that the vehicle in front of you is stopped and you need to slow down, and even initiate those brakes. And it not only detects vehicles, but also pedestrians with that system. Also, this has your 360-degree camera. So what's great about that is their camera underneath, right there below your front Lincoln emblem, as well as underneath each of these mirrors on the side, as well as the back. So that way you're going to have a 360-degree view around the vehicle, as well as a split screen so you can see the other one. And you just click that little button there on the top left, and then you can get the full view of either the back or the front camera, and even a close-up if you hit that button yet once again. So that's a real nice system that goes along with this. Also, the enhanced active park assist. This is the recent generation, so it's going to include the parallel parking, the reverse perpendicular parking, as well as the park out. So it helps you find those spots, as well as takes care of all the steering where you control the gas and the brake. And I do have a video under our YouTube channel under the how-to video, so you can check that video out there, an inside as well as an outside perspective of what this system looks like. So I think you're going to really love that system as well. Also, you're going to get your heads-up display with this system. So the heads-up display is really nice because it looks like it's there at the end of the vehicle there. So it looks really nice. You can adjust it. You can move it up and down, left and right. You can also change some of the things that are part of that system. If you want, you can include your adaptive cruise control, as well as your lane keeping, and even your navigation settings will be included within that, so you can see the turns down there so you don't have to look at your screen. So that's a real nice system that's included with this package. So those are all the packages. So let's go ahead and talk about standalone options. Now these options are available by themselves on any of the different packages. So even if you don't get some of the other packages, they are available, and these are options that aren't in any of the other packages too. So even if you want some of these options, you want some of the packages, you can pretty much just customize how you want to. So there is a different wheel option you can get, a 20-inch polished aluminum wheel with dark tarnished painted pockets. So that's really nice if you want to upgrade to the 20-inch wheel. A little sharper looking wheel for you as well. It's available. Also, you can get a twin panel moonroof, and that's going to give you the black roof up here with the power sunshade as well. So real nice look. It opens that sunshade up and then even opens the glass too as well, so give you that moonroof. Also, a nice safety feature is the rear inflatable seat belts, and those will be for those outbound seats, and they're going to have those inflatable seat belts. So if you're having that front collision and those kids back there with those seat belts on, it's going to deploy those, so hopefully you won't have so much of those different marks on them from those different collisions. So that's something that's optional equipment, standalone option here. Inside, you can get the Revel audio sound system with 13 speakers, and Revel only works with Lincoln for their audio sound system. So real nice, clear audio sound with 13 speakers. That's available as optional equipment, as well as a CD player. So we didn't talk about that as standard equipment because CD player is not standard. That is a standalone option that you can get with any of your Lincoln Continental Selects. And that CD player will actually go in where that compartment was with the 2 USB ports. You just pop that door open and it's going to be up under there, the little slot back there, and that's where your single CD player will go. Also, as optional equipment on this is going to be the all-weather floor mats too. You can get those for the footwells, just like your other carpeted mats, but instead they're going to be the all-weather mats. Comes in handy if you're in a place that has a lot of snow and such. And you'll still get the carpeted mats, but they'll also give you the all-weather mats. You'll have both of those. So if you want to change them out during the wintertime, you'll be able to do that. Also, the 30-way perfect position seat. What's so great about this is it's going to have a power individual thigh extenders for this, left and right, as well as a power headrest. It's going to go up and down, forward and back. Even the shoulder blades are going to adjust too, and be able to adjust those shoulder blades forward and back. And it's going to come with ventilated seats. So if you're liking the Select, you like all the equipment about it, and say, I just wish I had ventilated seats, all you got to do is order the 30-way perfect position seats, and it's going to come with the ventilated seats on the Select, so which is really nice. And I do say ventilated instead of cooled because it is different now. It's going to actually pull air through the seat instead of cooling it off and having that cooling agent under there. And that gives you 2 great benefits. One of those is it's going to be quieter because you won't have that motor under there, and there's going to be less condensation. There won't be any condensation that's going to sit underneath that seat, ruining that carpet down there. So, so some great standalone options. And another one you can get through your parts department, or you can order it through Ford. It's going to come ahead of time. Is going to be your cargo area protector as well. So some again, some great standalone options that are available on whether you have the different packages or not, that I think you'll really find some great value in if you're wanting them. So that's all the standard as well as optional equipment available on that Select trim of the 2018 Lincoln Continental. Now let's talk about warranties for a second. Now these are going to come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. So that's going to cover about all the things on it other than maybe tires or brakes or wipers, some of those wear and tear items. Also, it's going to get a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. So that's a really great warranties, especially if you keep your vehicles for a while. You're going to be protected for a while there and not have to have any extra cost on the vehicle. Also, 4-year, 50,000-mile pickup and delivery. And let me explain what pickup delivery is. If you live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, we'll pick your vehicle up for service, leave you a Lincoln loaner, service your vehicle. We'll also do a Lincoln Clean and bring it back to you. So it's a real great service. You can schedule that through the Lincoln Way app, or you can even call the dealership. If you don't live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, and you'd like to still bring that vehicle in, you still get some of those same benefits. You're going to get that Lincoln Loaner as well as a Lincoln Clean from any of your Lincoln dealerships. What's great about that is you can drop your vehicle off, go run some errands in a Lincoln vehicle. They'll give you a call when the vehicle's done, and you can come back and pick it up all cleaned up and shiny for you. So that's some great services that go along with all your Lincoln vehicles there, so I think you'll really appreciate that. Check out our website, McArthurLincoln.com. There on each one of our vehicles you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures. Also, you're going to be able to see these original window stickers you can pull up. Shows that standard equipment at the top, also the optional equipment down on the left side of that with that total MSRP price, so you can see what that's going to come to. So right on our website too, you can go to the research and you can build your own vehicle, exactly maybe how you want it equipped. Send that request to us and we'll know exactly how you want it ordered. We can order one about 4 to 6 weeks and we can get one in like that. So I think you'll really appreciate that. We like to make the buying process just as easy as a service process. And so one thing you'll find on our website is we discount all of our Lincoln vehicles. So you're going to find that nice discounted low internet price there on all of our Lincoln vehicles. And if you're watching this video and you're not within a close proximity of our dealership, keep in mind we will ship to anywhere in the 48 states for free. That's just something that we do. It's no gimmick really. Just for us, if we sell another Lincoln vehicle, it just gives us more allocations, and so that we can provide other Lincoln vehicles to all of our customers. And so that's just something we like to do. And we like to, if you have any questions at all, of course you can call. You can send us a text message at 785-378-5031. You can also email me at timothybartz@gmail.com. If you have any questions, even if you're going to buy from your local dealer, you still have questions maybe they can't answer for you, give me a call. I'll help you out and answer any questions you might have. You can leave them down in the comments down below as well, and I will respond to those and let you know any answers I can find for you. And I have a lot of resources that I can pull from to answer any of those questions you might have. So I hope you really take advantage of that. If you like this video, take a quick second, put a little comment down there, say great video, whatever it might be, even if it's something really short. I appreciate that. It lets other people know too on YouTube that this is a very valuable video for them. Hit that thumbs up as well. It only takes a second. And then if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do check it out, because we do have a lot of good content and good videos there that I think you'll really appreciate. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we have a new video uploaded to our channel. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think. And I thank you for watching this 2018 Lincoln Continental video on the Select trim.